Well, happy Sabbath to all. Happy Sabbath to all. I am here in the Beaumont Seventh Adventist Church. I was able to speak to God's people today. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things that we talk about. Our someone more was dealing with should we still give thanks? And when folks treat us bad, folks talk bad about us and all those things, how should we go about it? And of course, we have the scriptures to back up that you got to hold on. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved, and all who live godly shall suffer. But we also did a mission project where we talk about the work that we've been doing in these different islands, St. Vincent and Grenadines, other places that we send containers and all those things where we talk about. And also I was trying to share with the people how blessed they are here in the United States when it comes and buying stuff, and the reason why we involve in ministry like this, where we send containers, is because things are so expensive in these islands. And some of my friends were able to send me some prices and so on, so we're able to have that up there to show them prices of things, fridge, stove, washing machine, beds, food stuff, and how expensive they are. One of the things that I really want to talk about here is, we here in America, and you hear that on the news where people are suffering, and it's hard for people, and they're demonstrating and saying, "Oh, things are rough and things are hard." I mean, gas is expensive, $6 a gallon, and people are crying out. And I still believe that the people have been blessed here, because when I think about my people in the Caribbean, especially in St. Vincent and Grenadines, gas is $16 to $18 a gallon, something like that. So, when you fill your tank, that will be a couple hundred something dollars. Here is the same way. You fill your tank, but how much money that you make here, to fill your tank? You could just go out in one day. Some people 1, 2 days, and that's it. I mean, less than that, basically. The salary is so different. So when I think about the people, they have to buy a refrigerator for $5,000 or $6,000 or $7,000 or $8,000, whatever. And how much if the payments, if they're getting $1,200 a month, or $1,500 a month, or $2,000, how much months they have to work to get that kind of money? Plus they have to save. Plus they have to feed the family. So we shouldn't be crying out here in America and saying things are hard. No, what we should be doing, we should be finding out why things are so expensive in these countries, and why a poor man, not even a poor man, but why anybody should be going into the supermarket and they're spending $500 on a couple of bags of food, and the salary is they have to work almost a couple of weeks to get that kind of money, 1 week or 2 weeks to get that kind of money. So my whole point is, why do we say things are hard in America, and yet you can go out there and work for $300 a day, $200 a day, $500 a day, whatever, and you can buy these things that these people have to spend work a whole month to get, like a television for $5,000 or $4,000 or $3,000. They have to work over a month to get that kind of money. When here you could just work for that for a couple of weeks, a week or so, and get that. So we should be demonstrating and saying, why the poor people, or why people have to spend so much money for these items, So then I share with the folks. That's why my wife and I will go out there, and a couple of years ago we went out in the 99-cent store. Now it's about $1.99, $1.25 now for these things, and we buy all this food stuff and we send them to the people, and families, friends, whatever. But this is why we do it. God put it in our heart to do it because the things are too expensive in these countries. So the whole point is about this, what I share with them about the people. We know we don't starve. We have lots of other food in the hills and the mountains and bananas, mangoes, goodies, all this goodies stuff. But the thing that you import, you have to spend so much money in there. So somebody should stand up, just like how they're standing up here in America and saying, hey, and they're talking about blacks and, blacks are suffering and so on. We are all black in the islands. We all black folks and my people down there is all black folks the same way. And so what's the problem? What's the problem? We can make so much. It doesn't matter what color you are. In America, you can be anything. You can do anything. There's jobs everywhere. You can be anything you want to be. You could save. But these are the countries where people are working for $300 a week, $200 a week, $150 a week, or whatever, and yet this food is so expensive. Bottle of ketchup, cornflakes, nuts, almonds. They're so expensive. Soy milk. These things are so expensive. But here, you can just go out and buy them for just a few dollars. But over there, they have to spend so much money for this food. That's why the Lord got to come, put an end to all this suffering and all this expensive stuff and so on. Let the Lord come and take care of his people. So let us, and I talk about today that we are to just love each other as Christ loved the church and forgive and all those things. So let's keep sharing, let's keep witnessing, and let's keep doing the things that God wants us to do. And God will see us through. God have a plan for us if we stay faithful to him. But let's be thankful for what we have and do your best. God will see you through, even during these hard times and rough times. And everybody's crying out all around the world. But yet, people are making more than others, and they're getting through better. But it's not the color, it's not the black or white or rich or poor. It's what's happening in the world, and we have to find out what can we do better. God bless you. Talk to you next Sabbath.